We cooked again. We chefed up another dub on Monday, and it's so nice to start off the week with a winning trade. Monday is usually very sporadic price action, but price action was clean. So we took one trade about 5-10 minutes into market open, made about $500 trading one contract, and then simply closed the computer and called it a night. So why did we take this trade? Let's talk about it real quick, man. So going into the day, it's always so important to look at the higher time frame. So I'm looking at the 1 hour. Does anything jump out at me on the 1 hour? No. I'm looking at the 4 hour. Nothing really jumped out at me at the 4 hour. I look at the daily. So top-down analysis. I'll usually start with the daily, 4 hour, and 1 hour. The 1 hour and the 4 hour weren't giving me much here, but the daily sort of told the story for the day, in my opinion. So what do we have on the daily that made me bearish on the day? We had 3 equal lows down here from October 31st. So this is a very strong liquidity pool. We have a lot of resting liquidity right here. 1, 2, 3 equal lows. And it looks like we are in a sell model on the higher time frame to these lows. So I'm expecting these lows to get swept at some point this week, most likely tomorrow, maybe during Asia session. But anyway, jumping back to yesterday, what I had marked up was this daily bearish imbalance here. And I was well aware that we had a very obvious liquidity pool in the daily. So price, in my opinion, is bearish on the higher time frame and trending towards these equal lows. So we hop to the 1 minute, and we start looking for our entry model. And we got our entry model right here, literally 5 minutes into market open. Such a nice feeling to be done first 10 minutes into the day. So why did we take this trade? We took this trade for a couple reasons. First reason is, as you can see, 9:30, we drop a little bit and we put in relative equal lows with this 7 o'clock low right here. So we have perfect equal lows down here, great liquidity pool to target. And on top of this, we get a beautiful, beautiful manipulation leg to the upside. We manipulate over these highs, relative equal highs, and I would not take this trade to the downside unless we manipulated over these highs, because right now, at this point, we are trading in between two very obvious liquidity pools, equal lows down here and equal highs. So you need to wait for price to play out and show its cards, show what it wants to do for the day. So as soon as we take this high and we get this 1 minute rejection candle, we don't get any continuation over these highs. So for example, if this candle body looked more like this, I might go, maybe we want to keep trending higher. But the fact that this candle wicks like this very bearishly and then immediately inverses this 1 minute bullish fair value gap tells me that we are ready to start dropping. We are most likely going to reverse, and that's perfect for us because we have a beautiful target right below, which is these relative equal lows here. So what do? We simply wait for this bearish fair value gap to inverse. The higher time frame is bearish. The lower time frame on the 1 minute is bearish. And again, it's so important to try to align your trades on the lower time frame with the higher time frame. It's just a great way to increase your win rate. So that's what we did. We realized that we were in this bearish daily fair value gap. Price action looked bearish on the 1 minute, and we saw this short and we capitalized on it. So what did we do? We waited for this candle to close on the 1 minute. We waited for this close here. Let me just play price a bit. And as soon as this candle closed right here, we entered in short. So we entered our short position right around here. Stop would go above, and full TP was these relative equal lows. So risk to reward on this play was not the best, but this just looks so clean to me. This play looks so obvious that I was willing to risk a 1-to-1. And it worked out, and no surprise there because this setup was clean. These equal lows are just super, super obvious to me. So again, hop in the trade here. We get the manipulation leg, close below the bullish fair value gap, inversing it. And as you can see, price starts to drop and trend towards these equal lows. So we drop about 25 points. And then we actually come back up and retest this inversion. So I was up about $400 and then price reverse, and then I was in drawdown. However, we don't have any break-even points down here. So I had no opportunities to go break-even. So I decided to hold the trade because I'm just simply following my rules. It's so important to follow your rules. And I need to get better at that. I need to build my patience and trust in my trading plan. So that's what I did. Again, up 400 bucks. We didn't go to break-even. We got the retest up here. And then again, we start to dump. We start to dump towards these equal lows. And then we eventually, not even eventually, in 2 minutes, we take them out. So bang, there you go. That was the trade for the day. And again, I'll mark it up for you just to make it a little more obvious. Boom, boom. About a 1-to-1. And dude, super clean trade, super clean trade. Everything aligned. Higher time frame was relatively bearish in my opinion. Lower time frame was bearish. We saw a beautiful manipulation leg up here. Immediate, powerful close below this bullish fair value gap. We did not support this at all. And then boom, we take a poo. So nice trade. And this thing just decided to keep shitting on us. So as you can see, play price a little bit. We just continued to drop. So this honestly hurt a little bit to watch, but it is what it is, man. I was happy with that trade. I was happy with my 25 points on the day. And yeah, you know, you can't let price action in hindsight bug you. Like looking at this drop here, I believe we dropped an extra 200 points from our entry. Yeah. And a lot of people might say, oh shit, you know, I could have caught that whole move, blah, 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 blah. You can't think like that. It's so easy to say that shit in hindsight, but you can't let it bug you. So happy with that dub, happy with the 1-to-1 on a trade this clean. And that was Monday summed up. Yeah.